Okay. Good afternoon, one and all. Myself, Dr. Balaji Maram, Professor, School of Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence, SR University, Warangal, Telangana. Today, we will discuss about the services of cloud computing. Uh, as earlier, we have discussed about the grid computing, cloud computing, what are the advantages, what the functionality of cloud computing. So here, cloud computing gives many facilities to the end user because there is no need to invest much amount on a business for the purpose of computing or for the purpose of storage. No need to invest much amount because cloud services are available in today's market based on rent. We can use different types of facilities from the cloud. So here today we will discuss about what are the different types of services of cloud computing. Means in previous class we have discussed about some deployment models like private cloud, public cloud, and hybrid cloud. And now we will discuss about the services of cloud computing. These are the services of cloud computing. Uh, Storage as a service, the database as a service, information as a service, process as a service, application as a service, platform as a service, integration as a service, security as a service. Okay, these are the different types of services under the cloud. First one, storage as a service. It is also called as a STAAS. STAS. Okay. So here, service as a service or STAS is cloud storage that you rent from a cloud service provider and that provides basic ways to access that storage. Okay, means it is like one type of storage only. Here, means when we want to use some storage space in cloud, definitely we can use storage as a service. Here, means no need to purchase any additional storage space means personally because maintenance everything is very difficult task. Suppose scalability also very difficult task. But when we have our own system, means vertical scalability is not possible. Means up to some point we can scale up vertically, but horizontally uh, we can scale up the scale up the capacity. Okay, so here, uh, that is the reason uh, we are using the storage as a storage as a service. Enterprises, small and medium businesses, home offices, individuals can use the cloud for multimedia storage, data repositories, data backup and recovery, and disaster recovery. These are the different cases. Means enterprises they can use storage as a service, small and medium businesses, home offices, and individuals. Means as an individual also, when we run some uh, big project where there is a need of high storage capacity. So in such scenario, definitely we need to use the storage as a service. It okay? So we can use the cloud for multimedia storage, data repositories, data backup and recovery, disaster recovery. For doing all these things, storage as a service plays a vital role and it is very useful for our regular tasks. There are also higher tier managed services that built on top of STAS, such as database as a service, in which you can write data into tables that are hosted through CSP resources. This is one thing, what that storage as a service. But on top of the storage as a service, we can use database as a service. Means under storage as a service, we can store the data, but beyond the means on top of the storage as a service, we can use database as a service. Means we can store the data in the form of tables. Okay, so that is the main advantage from databases as service. We will discuss about that service. The key benefit to STAS is that you are offloading the cost and effort to manage data storage as a infrastructure and technology to a third party CSP. This makes it much more effective to scale up storage resources without investing in new hardware or taking on configuration cost. So here, why we are taking or why we are using the storage as a service. Here, storage as a service, this is for storing our data. So whenever required, we can scale up the storage capacity. Whenever is not required, we can scale down the storage as a storage the storage capacity. So everything is dynamic. So whatever we are using, we need to pay rent for that space only. Right, okay, so that is the main advantage from the cloud services. So here the cloud service is storage as a service. So archival storage to short-term transfers of large software-defined storage. The storage capacity available to the customer can vary easily and can be expanded at short notice without the capital outlay required to purchase extra servers. So here, that is the main advantage from the traditional storage space. In traditional storage space, whenever you want to increase the capacity, first of all, we need to purchase the physical storage devices. Then only we can connect those devices to our laptop or desktop. Then we can store our data. But everything is miss what is that, time consuming, and we need to spend a lot of money to purchase those devices physically. So but here it is not required. So whenever you want to increase the capacity of storage, with a single click we can increase the capacity of the storage. Whenever there are no need, automatically we can release the storage space from our account. So here, for most of the companies, STAS will offer a storage solution that is lower cost, less complex, and more secure than attempting to storage huge amount of data in-house. So in-house storage is always uh, insecure, because suppose there is a earthquake or some floods or natural calamities are happening, definitely it damages our valuable data, because our data is stored in our own location only. But when we use STAS is available from a wide range of vendors, including Dell EMC, HPE, NetApp, IBM, as well as cloud-based services such as AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud. So when we store our data in such cloud servers, means which are being maintained by some enterprises, AWS, Microsoft, and Google Cloud. So when there is a natural calamity, even though we can't miss we can't lose our data, means easily we can get our data, because the data is stored in different multiple geographical locations in the world. So when something happening in one location, the data will be recovered from the remaining two locations. So that is the main advantage from the cloud services. Now, what are the advantages? Storage costs will typically be lower, especially for SMEs, small and medium enterprises that are unable to afford the hardware required for on premises storage. Okay, definitely this is the main advantage when there is a small and medium small and medium businesses. Means initially they will not be in a position to invest much amount on that business. Initially they need to check the trend in the business. If it is good, then they will continue, otherwise they will close the business. So in such scenario, initially they can check their capacity. Definitely the best option is cloud services. So regarding storage also, they can take the service storage as a service. That is first one. Files are synchronized between local and cloud storage easily and frequently. So you will always have access to most up-to-date data. So definitely, means cloud means it is always connecting through internet only. So when we are doing some work in our local laptop or desktop, automatically the same data will be moving from local system to cloud. So in this scenario, the data which is available in the cloud, it is always updated data only. Okay, because every minute the synchronization will be happened between our local system to cloud server. And third one, quality SaaS providers will also offer disaster recovery plans and capabilities that will help you get back to business quickly. Suppose in our India, in one place earthquake was happened, so maybe they may lose their own data which is available in their local system, but the same data is synchronized with the cloud server. So automatically, whatever data is available in local system, the same data is available in the cloud also. So in such scenario, easily they can get updated data from the cloud server, and they can store the data in local system, and they can miss restart their business in a short span. Okay. Next, stash solutions are also inherently scalable, and you only need to pay for the resources utilized. So stats, it is like scalable. So whenever high business is there, you can take more space. When there is no business, you can take less storage space. So everything is depends on the business, means trends in the business only. So automatically, the rent will be reduced when you are using less storage space in under STAS. Next, last point, as long as you and your STAS provider are using a secure cloud data system, STAS can be more secure solution than on-premises storage system. So anyway, regarding security, till today we can't find the 100% exact solution for security, because when our data is stored in our local system, automatically we need to take care about the data security, uh, because the data is available in our own system. But when we are using the cloud services, the cloud provider is responsible to store the data securely. So that is the reason they will apply many security related algorithms for giving secure to our data. Well, means we are not bothering about the security when we use the cloud services. Next, storage cost. So personal hardware and physical storage space expenses are reduced. So definitely, hardware means cost, physical storage space, and like some other storage space are very expensive. Those are reduced when we use TAS. Next one, disaster recovery. So already we have discussed. So when something happening because of natural calamities, definitely the data will be recovered in a short span, and they can continue with their business without much interrupts. Okay. Next, scalability. So definitely. Uh, Cloud means scalability. Okay, so when we are using cloud service means automatically we can expect the scalability from the cloud only. So when business is in peaks, so definitely we can take much storage space. When business is less, so automatically we can take less space only. Next, syncing means files can be automatically synchronized across multiple devices, and security already we have discussed. What are the disadvantages from STAS? First one, security. So usually, we are taking security to our data because we are storing our own storage devices, and those storage devices are located in our own office or home. So, in such scenario, we are responsible. But when we are using the cloud services, definitely the cloud service provider is responsible to provide security to our data. So, in the world, most of the cloud service providers they are using different types of algorithms to provide security to our data. But we can't say 100% security to our data. Next one, potential storage cost. If bandwidth limitations are exceeds, uh, these could be miss expensive. Miss bandwidth limitations. Suppose bandwidth is high, so definitely we need to pay high. And potential downtimes. Vendors may go through periods of downtime where the service is not available, which can be trouble for mission critical data. Sometimes it may happen because maintenance. It is called like maintenance. Even IRCTC website also under maintenance on some specific days. So here also same thing. When we use any cloud service, because of maintenance or some other reason, they will be down. Which that is called downtime. So under downtime, we can't use the cloud services. It may create some interruption in our business. Next, limited customization. Miss already we have discussed. If it is a grid, grid is under the control of one of the grid only. Miss it is not under the control of third party. Whereas the cloud is under the control of third party. That is the reason. Miss 100% customization may not be possible in STAS because STAS is also under the control of third party vendor. Next, potential for vendor lock-in. It is very difficult to migrate from one service to another. We suppose one cloud service provider to another cloud service provider because uh, everything is binds with the present cloud service provider. So when we shift from miss another company, automatically it creates some additional problems. So that is the reason it is not suggestible also. We cannot move here and there from one company to another company. Next one is database as a service. So definitely, it is a cloud computing managed service offering model that enables users to set up, operate, manage, and scale with some form of access to a database without the need for setting it up on the physical hardware, installing software, or configuring it for performance data management by themselves. So here, all of you check it. The traditional database structure, application, the private and dedicated network connections, that application and data, application and analytics server. So here, database one, database two, and so on. This is the traditional system. Whereas database as a service, here you can check application, user interface, database as a service. So here, database as a service, that is like self-service, on-demand database consumption, and so on. Here, different options are there: block storage and object-oriented object storage, is the file systems, virtual servers, and so on. So after that, a virtual administration of compute storage and networking, that is called IaaS. Next one, the providers hardware. Okay, so here the bottom one is the provider's hardware only, and after that the IaaS will come into picture. After that the database as a service will come into picture. Next, the database as a service has some user interface. After that, the topmost is application. Means when any application wants to access the actual database in the server, how many in between you can find different components. Means user interface should be there, database as a service should be there, next IS should be there. Okay, this is the overall picture of database as a service. Means left side you can find traditional database structure, and right side you can find database as a service is available. Okay, so here, first one, self-service. Database as a service allows the provision of databases effortlessly to database consumers from various backgrounds and IT experience. Is it okay? Second one, on demand. While generating overall IT savings, you pay for what you use. Okay, so here it is common in all cloud services. While generating the overall IT savings, you can pay for what you use. Next one, dynamic. Means based on the resource available, it delivers a flexible database platform that tailors itself to the environment's current needs. Okay, everything is dynamic because you can scale up the resources and you can scale down the resources. uh, Everything is based on rent. Okay, means suppose based on the usage you need to pay the rent. Next one, security. Means like storage as a service, the database as a service also provides security. Means we can't say 100% security will be there through any type of enterprise, but that is not correct, because we can say 99 or 99.99 something, but we can't say 100% security is there in any type of service in the world. Next one, automation. Automation database administration and monitoring. So everything is automated. Means automates database administration is automated, and the monitoring is also automated. Next one, leverage. Leverage is existing servers and storage. Next one, database as a service is responsible of the information supplier to manage and maintain information, hardware and code. Okay, so here it is responsible for information supplier to manage and maintain information, hardware and code. Next, the power bills for ventilation and cooling bills to stay the servers running area unit eliminated. Because when we want to maintain our own servers in our own location, definitely there is a need of some maintenance. Okay, means ventilation should be there, and the air conditions should be there. Otherwise, the servers will not work properly. And an organization that subscribes to the database as a service is free from hiring information developer or constructing the info system in-house. Okay? Because there is a need of one special employee for maintaining these database servers. But it is like very uh, uh, costly. That is the reason we can eliminate it by taking the service, that is database as a service. Next one, make use of the most recent automation straightforward outs of clouds area unit possible at a low price and fewer time. Okay, and human resources needed to manage the upkeep of the system is eliminated. Okay, so since database as a service is hosted offsite, the organization is free from the hassles of power or network values. We suppose when we have our own storage space or database, softwares or servers, definitely always we need to keep an eye on the performance of the servers. Means and working functionality, everything we need to check. Any power failure is there, we need to switch on the generator, like that. For everything, each and everything, we are responsible, and we should take the responsibility. Otherwise, it creates so many problems. Next, explore the portfolio of Oracle Info as a service. And traditional enterprises may have objections to the cloud-based services generally, may have objections to cloud-based services generally. In case of significant failure of the database as a service, server or network, the organization might lose its knowledge. Okay, that is traditional databases. Companies already equipped with resources and IT-related human resources might not realize database as a service solution economically viable, and intrinsic network connected problems with the cloud can impact the performance of a database as a service. Next, features offered within the typical RDBMS might not perpetually be offered during a database as a service system. The use of database as a system may result in revenue loss in alternative areas of code, update, and hardware management. Next one, information as a service. So here, uh, information as a service could be a developing cloud business models within which a corporation shares or offers relevant information to different companies or people to play out their business models and technology startup. IS clients would prefer not to or don't have the assets to process and analyze the data. So here, information also as a service, because means, purchasing information or data, it is very costly thing. So that is the reason when we find the relevant information with some company or with some cloud provider, automatically we need to access such data information as a through the information as a service. Means, suppose I have some beautiful data, its size is some 50 GB. So 50 means from us 50 means purchasing 50 GB from us, if they take means yeah, if they can access our data through cloud service, it is benefit to them, because purchasing cost is very very high comparatively paying the rent. Okay, that is the reason nowadays information also available as a information as a service. Information as a service offers integrated perspective of a real-time useful information about a few explicit business entity. For instance, a consumer, a product, or any entity. Right, okay. Next one, information as a service would wish to own the choice to manage cloud relationships, pursue security policies, and ways notice the way to handle information and administrator privacy, offer an event reaction, archive, and permit for the framework to be questioned, all to grade which will be captured during a service level agreement. So here, information as a service allows any application to access all types of information through using the application interface. A service based on everything or anything as a service or everything as a service. So here, enterprise application is there, internet is there, and one component, that is information as a service. So here, information service as a service provider, and you can find different types of information with the different types of companies. Suppose one company may maintain some 1 TB of information, some other may maintain means 250 GB or 200 GB or 50 GB or 100 GB, whatever it may be. When they have some information, definitely they will be acted as a owner of that information. So that is the reason. This is the means like. block diagram of information as a service. So here, this information as a service means in the case of information as a service, means no need to purchase the entire information for our project. We can use the information. We can download whatever we want. Okay. Next one, what are the advantages and importance? Information as a service encompasses a range of software services and solutions to address the appropriate starting point for your business. So here, content management. Build consistent and reusable services for integrated content. Next, business intelligence. Analytics and data warehousing services to derive insights that give you a competitive advantage. Is business intelligence. So definitely, when information is available from the different types of sources, when we maintain our own data, automatically we can apply data analytics and it delivers some what that beautiful or fruitful insights, business insights. So this is called business intelligence. Next one, database services. Manage, service, secure relational data using proven database management system. So here, database services. Means in some cases we can store the data and we can apply small queries in our own laptop or desktop. But here, information is very important. So that is the reason when we take the information as a service on rent base, means we can pay the rent and we can get the information from different types of vendors in the world. Next one, information integration. So here enables real-time integrated access to business information regardless of the location or format by providing a broad set of information integration capabilities to semantically align information across disparate sources. So here, uh, advantages through a life cycle approach, an information as a service can help a business capture, organize, and integrate, transform, analyze, and use information to create information inside a SOA domain. Information as a service encompasses a range of software services answers for address the appropriate starting point for business. So here, customer control for assent, minimal disclosure, and justifiable access. What are the key features? Reduce costs related to infrastructure, rationalization, and mitigation by decoupling information from original information sources, and generate and oversees authoritative master data records with shared metadata and data quality services for master database management. Ensure predictable definitions, packaging, and governance of key business data. Enable more business adaptability and increase IT asset profitability. Increase the agility for business transformation by giving reusable information services spanning organization and unstructured information that can be connected to applications, business procedures, and portals. The requirement for an information architect. Okay, that is about information as a service, and one more service, that is business process as a service. So here, business process service or BPaaS is a type of business process outsourcing delivered based on cloud service model. Here, BPaaS is connected to other services including SaaS, PaaS, IaaS, and fully configurable. BPaaS provides companies with a people, process, technology they need to operate as a pay-per-use service by making use of the availability and efficiency of cloud-based system. This approach to operations greatly reduces the total cost of ownership by providing an on-demand solution based on services needed as opposed to purchasing a package deal tied into a single application. So here we can find different types of business process, because we can find different types of companies in the world, and their approach is different, their policies, they handling the customers, everything is different. Means here you can find different means logics are with different companies. So in such scenario, you can find different types of companies in the world, and you can find different types of business process in the world. So in such scenario, when you start a new business, and you need to check which business process is good, is suitable for your business. So suppose some business 10 is suitable for your business, so automatically you can take such service under business process as a service. So here PPAS keeps companies in lockstep with industry best practices and technology advancements. Companies can also easily increase service levels during peak periods and bring new products and services to market faster with BPAS unique operating flexibility and agility. What are the benefits? So here, low cost of ownership. Means here we can find different types of approaches with the different businesses, and the BPA service model enables an overall lower cost of ownership because resources can be scaled according to usage requirement. The BPAS flexible price model enable businesses to pay only for what they use rather than purchasing the servers and process software for on premises. The second one, efficient resource utilization. So whenever we take different types of tools and techniques on rent base, automatically we should use such resources because we are paying the rent. If we not use, definitely it creates loss in our business. So that is the reason always we are ready to use such services effectively because we are paying the rent. And scalable, so definitely scalability plays a vital role in cloud computing, because when business is more, definitely the resources will be more. When business is less, resources will be less, and they can adapt to different types of business techniques dynamically, because when business is going down, automatically we need to change the business process. Okay. We can take different types of businesses, and we can check different types of businesses. Finally, we can conclude which business process gives best benefit. Okay. Last one is automation. So here the BPAS model provides a standardized service optimized for consistency. Which process automation can free staff to focus on more important tasks. So when everything is automation, the it is very easy for human resources, because human resources they can concentrate on some other elements in the business. Next one, application as a service. So here, applications as a service refers to the delivery of computer software applications as a service via the internet. This type of software is also referred as software as a service. Software on demand and on-demand software, and charged to consumers based on the usage or per month or yearly basis. So here, applications. Unlike traditional applications installed on devices, applications applications as a service are hosted on server, managed by whoever is doing the hosting, and delivered remotely to the user's device. So as it is server hosted, all updates, configurations, and security measures for that particular application are applied on the server instead of each endpoint device. So here, what are the benefits? End users gain flexibility to work anywhere without compromising corporate data. Even if their device is stolen, the corporate data they have been accessing from that device remains safely stored on the server. For IT, the managed nature of an application as a service application eliminates the time, energy, and workforce required to manage, maintain, and secure locally installed applications. And if the server that hosts the application is on a major public cloud like AWS, Azure, or Google Cloud, that application instantly acquires additional capabilities like scalability, high availability, and global reach, all with minimal effort from IT. Lastly, for businesses, the reduced burden on IT cloud translates to lower administrative costs and greater opportunities to pursue innovative projects. Additionally, the increased flexibility of employees and ability to work from home and home, a cave, an airport, and a train can improve the overall productivity of the organization. Next, platform as a service. So here, it delivers a framework for developers that they can build upon and use to create customized applications. All server storage networking can be managed by the enterprise or a third-party provider, while the developers can maintain management of applications only. It okay? This platform is delivered via web, giving developers the freedom to concentrate on building the software without having to worry about operating system, software updates, storage, or infrastructure. So here these are the characteristics. Here PaaS has many characteristics that define it as a cloud service, which includes builds on virtualization technology, so resources can easily be scaled up and scaled down as your business changes. Provides a variety of services to assist with the development, testing, and deployment of apps, accessible to numerous users via the same development application, and integrates web services and databases. What are the main advantages? Simple, cost effective development and deployment of apps. Next, scalable. Means you can increase the capacity and you can decrease the capacity, and high available. So, definitely, when the current service is down, automatically the other server will takes care about the platform as a service. Yes, developers can customize apps without the headache of maintaining the software, and a significant reduction in the amount of coding needed, automation of business policy, easy migration to the hybrid model. When to use pass? So here, for example, pass can streamline workflows when multiple developers are working on the same development project. So it is a main advantage when a team is scattered throughout the world, but they are working with the same project. So definitely the pass is very important service. This cloud service also can greatly reduce cost, and it can simply some challenges that come up if you are rapidly developing or deployment an app. These are the limitations and concerns. First one, data security. Definitely, data security always some limitation. Second one, integration. Already, some existing applications and databases are there, but integrating the pass is a little bit difficult task. Next, vendor lock-in, because always it is under the control of third party only. That is the reason when we move from one party to another, it may create some integration problems. Next one, customization of legacy systems. Means PaaS may not be a plug-and-play solution for existing legacy apps and services. And runtime issues, specific framework versions may not be available or perform optimally with the PaaS service. These are the examples of PaaS: AWS Elastic Beanstalk, Windows Azure, Heroku, Force.com, Google App Engine, OpenShift, and IaaS. Integration as a service is a cloud service model for providing integration services between disparate data sources and applications accessing them. It enables the use of cloud platforms or services to connect an enterprise to and allow it to collaborate with its internal IT systems and applications with one or more remote IT environments. And use of IaaS. IaaS is commonly used in small and medium-sized businesses since it facilitates low-cost, efficient, reliable B2B integration, and it allows enterprises of modest size to spend more of their valuable resources on the products and services that directly benefits customers. In addition, IaaS can streamline infrastructure management by minimizing the amount of unnecessary or redundant time and energy spent on it. And organizations can utilize IaaS to storing data, set up backups, and performing recovery, running and hosting websites and web applications, developing and testing applications through the tools some providers may offer, facilitating data analytics, which aids organizations in managing large data sets. A consistent architecture that is created through connecting applications and resources both in cloud and on premise reduce cost by allowing the organization to avoid management of an on-premises data center. The data center infrastructure is handled by the service provider for organization. The organization does not have worry about software or hardware upgrades since the service provider handles both. Startups do not have to pay initial cost of buying, building, and managing an extensive infrastructure. Users pay for what they use, and services are scalable. They can scale up and scale down dynamically. Next, security as a service. So here, security plays a vital role, but already we have discussed, we can't say 100% security is available. But even though we should take care about security, and because when we talk about security, different companies have their own policies, their own rules and regulations, their own configurations. So in such scenario, we can take such services also security as a service. Means whenever we are trying to provide security to our data, first of all we need to check which means organization provides security, good security to our data. That is possible under security as a service. Here, what are the advantages? Reduced costs. Everything is available under rent base only. Ease of management because no need to take care about the security because we are providing security to our data under security as a service. Continuous antivirus updates. So automatically, when there is a virus, definitely we can find antivirus, and the antivirus patches are available, and those patches are automatically updating the antivirus software. Next, these are the relationship between IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. So on premises, we are responsible from applications to networking, but under security software as a service, means everything is available from the third party cloud provider only. So these are the different types of services which are available under cloud. But many services are available. If any chance is there, we will discuss about those services in next class. Thank you very much.